and I forgot about Allah and I forgot about the din, and I wasn't praying, anything like that. Yeah.
So what changed after that? Like, what happened after that?
Well, you can thank Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg?
Yeah, you can thank.
Okay. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Shahir Naga, and in this video we will listen to Brother Walid. Brother Walid was born a Muslim, and in this short interview we will find out a bit more about his story being a Muslim, and especially the challenges that we all face in our daily lives, and we want to know how he has navigated those challenges. Welcome to the show, Walid. How are you doing today?
Yeah, very good, thank you. Yeah,
That's great. That's great. So, Walid, you were born Muslim.
yes.
Tell us a bit more about your upbringing, about your when you were practicing very early on.
Well, yeah, I was born Muslim. As a kid, I went to a school called King Khalid in Coburg.
Okay.
Yeah, King Khalid. Went there as a kid. I was reading, I was learning the religion of Islam, as well as obviously other classes like English, science, and all those classes. But it was predominantly an Islamic school.
Thanks.
And soon we moved to another school, but public school this time. And that's where I lost everything that I learned.
As a public school.
Yes.
That means your circle of friends has huge influence on
Yes.
our people.
Yes.
In the circle of friends had a huge influence on you.
Yes, definitely.
Were there any Muslims in your circle of friends at that time? In the public school?
No, there was not. No.
So what happened there?
I went to public school, and I started doing public school in grade 5 and grade 6, and then went to high school. So that was public school as well. So I went there as well, public school. And at the time, I forgot about my deen. I forgot all the things that I learned in the Quran. I forgot how it feels to be a Muslim, even though I still identify as being Muslim and I don't eat pork.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, even though you didn't, during that phase, you never ate pork. And you still identify yourself as a Muslim.
Yeah, I started.
But you never felt.
Yeah,
At that time, what was the difference?
the difference was when I was at school at King Khalid, I felt Muslim because I was learning the Deen and I was learning the Quran. And and also around that time I was doing private tutoring.
About the
To learn the Quran, yeah. So I was doing that, and I knew a lot of surahs. And I learned how to speak. I'm speaking Arabic. I learned how to read Arabic. I knew how to read the Quran and all that, and I knew how to pronounce it, everything like that.
Yeah.
And all that I just forgot it, and that just left my brain, and I don't remember it anymore.
And then the reason is you're saying you attribute this change of behavior due to change in your circle of friends.
Yes.
That means lesson number 1 in this video is clear as daylight. Someone said, I think one of the great Islamic thinkers, who said, "Show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are." This is an example of that saying. Our friends influence who we are, whether we like it or not. Your top 5 friends it is a reflection of who you are. Your top 5. This is what I've learned from some other people. They argue that you're the average of your top 5 friends. For example, if your top 5 friends are drug dealers, there's no chance you'll be at the imam of a mosque. Right? It's not going to happen. Chances are you'll be a drug dealer.
Yeah.
So now, that phase, were you at peace still?
I thought I was at peace. That's what I thought I was. But I never felt satisfied with myself. I never felt like I fit in at all. I never felt like I fitted in. So I always felt like I was left out, basically. So I didn't fit in at all. Yeah.
Even though you blended it. Did you blend it?
I tried to, yeah.
You tried to.
Yes.
But you felt excluded.
Yeah, I felt excluded.
Why?
I don't know. It's just that I didn't feel like I was like them.
Okay.
But I was doing things like them
Okay.
in order to be accepted.
Right.
And
Were you accepted?
I don't think so. Yeah, we still spoke. We still hung out.
Yeah.
Still did things.
Yeah.
But I didn't feel accepted as a person, and I couldn't, in a way, accept myself being in that situation. But I thought I was happy being in that situation at that time, and got into bad habits like
You don't have to mention specifically
yeah.
if you don't like. But so you mentioned you fell into some bad habits.
Yes.
Okay.
Fell into some bad habits and completely forgot about the deen because I was further away from the deen.
Wow, so it became like a roller coaster, not
even a roller coaster. It was like the deen was just too far away from me. Like way too far away from me, and at that time it didn't really hit me. But looking back, it was just too far away from me, and I forgot about Allah and I forgot about the deen, and I wasn't praying, anything like that. Yeah.
So what changed after that? Like, what happened after that?
Well, you can thank Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg?
Yeah, you can thank him.
Okay.
Because I was on Facebook and I was going past those pages.
Okay.
And one came up as Islam versus Christianity debate.
Okay.
And I was like,
Zagianeg.
huh?
Like Zagianeg.
No, it was just called Islam.
Oh, it's a Facebook page.
Debate. Yeah, it's a Facebook page where Muslims or Christian go on and ask questions, or they say things in a way of like their religion is true but yours is false.
Okay.
I was interested in that. I was like, oh, I want to have a look, see what people are saying.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I thought it was interesting, and I clicked on it, and the things that I read that was going against Islam actually hurt me.
Really? So basically, if I understand correctly, just to be clear, like Piers Morgan says,
Yeah.
you felt very far away from Islam. But even despite being in this situation, when you were watching debates, you felt hurt when they criticized Islam about certain things.
Yes.
That sparked your iman again.
Yes, I felt my iman went up, saying truth. And
Did you remember what was some of those allegations or some of those criticisms?
Things like the Quran is from Satan.
From Satan.
Things like Allah is a deceiver.
Wow.
Things like that, and I was like, "How is he a deceiver?" You know, and when I say the Quran is from Satan, I was like, "No, it's not." And it hurt me.
It hurt you.
Yeah, it hurt me. I was like, "How can you say that?" You know, like I never.
What did you do? Okay, well, now you're hurt. Now you're hurt. Explain to me, what did you do?
I replied.
You replied?
Yeah.
What did you say? Allah does not be deceiver. What did you say? Did you research first? Like, oh.
Well, I did my research, you know, and I came to the conclusion is Allah is the best of everything. If you think you're the most merciful, Allah is the most merciful.
Right, got it.
You know, so no matter what it is, yes, Allah is the best of everything. That's right.
Yeah, so just to be clear on this point about Allah. So what you're saying is, let's put that in context. When those Islamophobes use this, Allah Azza wa Jalla is deceiver. They use a text from the Quran that says Allah Azza wa Jalla is the best of deceivers, best of planners, or best of plotters, right?
Yes.
Because when people wanted to plot against Allah Azza wa Jalla, Allah Azza wa Jalla used the same plot against themselves,
Yes.
right? If some of the enemies want to plot against you, Allah Azza wa Jalla use that plot against themselves. So in that sense, Allah Azza wa Jalla is the greatest of, if you like, deceiving. Not in a bad sense,
No, no.
deceiving people,
Yeah.
but using that
Yeah.
against themselves.
Yeah.
So that's what you mean.
Yeah, he's the greatest of everything.
Of everything.
No matter what it is, like if you're the best at drinking water, Allah is better than you drinking water.
Of course.
Yeah,
That's why I say Allah Akbar.
Allah Akbar, yeah.
Allah Takbir.
Yeah.
So yeah, Allah Azza wa Jalla is like in the Quran says, وَلَمْ يَكُنْ لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ. There's nothing like unto him.
Yes.
Okay, so the stage of you, like this kind of, thanks to Mark Zuckerberg, as you said,
Yeah.
it's kindled your iman.
Yes.
It made you realize that maybe I'm not practicing, maybe I wasn't practicing as I should have, but I have iman. Yeah, you realize that you have a strong iman,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Tell us what did you do after? Like,
It didn't happen overnight where everything changed for me. It happened over time. The more that I read that opposes Islam, and the more that they spoke bad about Islam and about Allah, bad about our Prophet, and the more they said that Jesus is Son of God, the more my iman got up about Islam, because I was like, nah, it's not possible. God doesn't beget or begots,
oh,
And over time, my iman just lifted up, and I actually wrote a post.
you wrote a post.
I wrote a post, and I wrote, I wrote, after arguing with all the Christians about Islam, my iman has gone up. I believe in Allah more than before.
More than before.
And I was being honest. It wasn't.
Wow.
It wasn't an actual like a post to get people.
But he was from the genuine.
Yeah.
This is what happened.
Yeah.
This is what happened. So, I mean, coming back to the arguments that people use against Islam, etc. Of course, I mean, some of the Islamophobes, they not only try to criticize essential core of Islam, but also say that Jesus is God. What are your thoughts about this? I mean, did anyone tell you about this before? Jesus is God.
Yeah, I've come across it. They've told me Jesus is God. He's the God of the Old Testament. He's the God of the New Testament.
Yeah.
He's a son of God. He's a God man.
You don't believe that?
God man, how does that make sense? Was it watching a Hollywood movie?
So you didn't accept it because it doesn't make sense.
No, it just
It's irrational.
Yeah, it's irrational. Like God doesn't need to fornicate to make. He already made Adam out of clay. He already made Adam out of clay. So he already created humanity already, way before Jesus was born.
Yeah.
Miraculously. Yeah, we do believe he was born miraculously, but we don't believe that he's begotten.
Right. Okay. Fast forward now. I'm sure in Australia, a lot of people, a lot of Muslims, they may have been born in a Muslim family, but they have the same trajectory as you. Primary school, they're born Muslim. They may have gone to Islamic school. Eventually, due to influence of their friends, they deviate. What is your message to those people?
My message would be,
Is there anything they can do?
yes, there is something you can do about it. It's all about learning and understanding when someone does wrong, they know they're doing wrong at the end of the day. No one drinks alcohol and says, I'm doing the right thing.
No one does.
No one does that, because at the end of the day, you know you're drinking alcohol and it can get you to do things or say things that you don't normally do when you're not affected by alcohol.
You know?
And people tend to drink alcohol because it makes them to a different person, more confident, more uplifting, and everything like that. So it's about learning and understanding why you're doing these behaviors and learn. And the way you learn is understand that there's a God, and you got to understand what God wants from you and what he expects from you, because nothing comes by chance in this life. Like, we've got all these things in this world, and I don't believe the universe was a Big Bang theory where everything just happened and everything fell in order.
Okay.
And everything got created and everything got done.
You got God.
It's not possible.
It was.
Not possible. It has to be God. And look into it and find the reason for your purpose, why you're here, and what's the point that you're doing it for.